A Michigan State Police trooper is up tonight for a national award for his heroic actions.
And the rookie out of the Marshall Post is credited with saving several lives during a 2018 shootout in Branch County.
We have exclusive video tonight of the shooting that injured 2 troopers. News Channel 3's Rachel Glazer joining us in studio to explain why some are still in awe of one trooper's bravery and quick thinking.
Well, at just 23 years old, Trooper Cody King was in his first week off rookie probation. A team of veterans and rookies went to serve a search warrant on a 2009 homicide investigation when veterans say a routine knock on the door turned into one of the worst possible situations. And we want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is tough to watch.
Well, we get him out of here.
A cold case investigation.
Can we get somebody else up here to help us?
Brought Michigan State Police here
We're trying to drag him back.
to a home in rural Branch County.
Don't fire, we got Steve's down.
A day that forever changed
Steve's down.
this team of 6.
Door's coming open.
I hear the door start to open.
Cody and I have a partial visual.
David Kidney came out the back door.
Coming out.
All you can see is a shotgun barrel, and then his first shot was fired.
Shots fired, shots fired.
MSP Detective Sergeant Aaron Steensma was hit. The bullet tore through the strap of his protective vest.
Steve was hit, Steve was hit.
He's probably maybe 60 feet plus from us.
Yes.
And he looks and he goes, "I've been shot." And he grabs his shoulder and then pulls it out his hand. It's complete blood and collapses.
Steve has been shot.
He was on the ground and bleeding. He wasn't saying anything. He appeared to be unconscious. Grabbed him from there and started to drag him back.
Vulnerable and still under fire, rookie trooper Cody King didn't know where the suspect was, but he could see Steensma needed to get out of there.
ASAP, medics say ASAP.
And the only way out was more than 20 yards away.
Medics are on their way.
He was shooting at us when I grabbed Aaron, and then from there, all I heard was Detective Sergeant Lass telling me to keep coming, keep coming.
Keep coming, keep coming. He's just following
Keep coming.
our voices. Keep coming, keep coming.
They got me, and they were watching around me because that's all I was focused on was dragging Aaron. The only thing I kept saying, "Sarge, we got to get out of here. We got to keep going."
Suspect outside.
King dragged Steensma all the way to the patrol car.
But he is covered in blood. It's bad.
We don't have perimeter, we don't have perimeter.
And as we ran up, I looked and saw Trooper King helping Sergeant Reed put Detective Steensma in the patrol car. And almost instantly, Mr. Kidney pops up, and I let everybody know that he was there.
They are yelling, "He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Get down, he's coming, he's coming."
You got it, in the car. Get in there.
As we were loading Aaron into my car, I could hear the other people there saying, he's coming, he's coming.
Get in there, all the way in. Steve's got vertical.
And I actually, once I got Aaron in the car, I didn't even have the door shut yet. I just wanted to get him out of there. And as I accelerated away, I could hear the gunfire.
All of a sudden, the shotgun was blown out of my hands.
It's just back in the fight and trying to figure out where bad guy is.
And Cody turns around.
Unslung my rifle, put it back on fire, looked up, and about 60, 70 yards out was the suspect with his rifle pointed at us again.
And all of a sudden, he drops.
Suspect down.
Cody ends up killing him within, it was seconds after Aaron's being loaded up.
I don't know how he reacted so quickly.
Get in there, all the way in.
To go from facing one direction, putting him in the patrol car, to a 180 and taking a shot at that distance with a rifle is just, it doesn't make sense to me how it all came together that quickly.
Just another day at work. That's how it was. You just go to work every day. You don't really know what's going to happen, so just react the best way you can.
Easy, talk to me, buddy.
The gunfight ended almost as fast as it started, but Steensma's battle was just beginning.
We're gonna do this.
Losing blood and struggling to breathe, Steensma had a collapsed lung.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to me, buddy.
In the race to meet the ambulance, Sergeant Seth Reed tried to keep Steensma awake and talking.
Talk about those days we used to hang out up in Hastings. They're good times, buddy. Those were good times.
10 minutes, the hospital felt like forever. Then he was gone, airlifted from Coldwater to Kalamazoo.
Aaron was in that helicopter, and when that helicopter took off, it's a good feeling.
I just told myself I'm not dying. You know, I got a wife and 2 kids, and I'm just not dying.
Steensma woke up from a coma about 2 days later. Shot at point-blank range, the bullet shattered 1.5 inches of his collarbone.
And then it ricocheted and went straight down, spiraling, punctured a lung, punctured a valve, and then it ended up in my rib cage by my spine.
Where it still remains.
I'm lucky to be walking. Hopefully that stays and doesn't move.
14 months and 3 surgeries later.
Working on it.
Physical therapy is now his full-time job.
I couldn't pinch before. Couldn't grab things. I can tie my shoe now a little bit. Things that were easy before, not so easy anymore.
Shirt buttons and jars are still a challenge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's days you get mad of, you know, why I can't do what I can do, but
Steensma doesn't know what the future holds. He may never fully recover.
things happen for reasons, and you just make the best of it.
But the goal is to get back to work. A 25-year veteran, he started his career in law enforcement before Trooper King was even born.
You know, he wasn't afraid to risk his own life to save mine, you know. I mean, I still get emotional about it, but I mean, that just stuck.
If he hadn't been dragged out of there by Trooper King, who knows how the rest of that incident would have gone. Mr. Kidney was very near a position where he could have hunkered down again, and we wouldn't have known where he was, and yet we would all have been exposed as we tried to get Detective Steensma in the patrol car to get him out of there and to the hospital. And so there would have been a lot more casualties if any of us would have made it.
Trooper Daniel Thayer was also shot. His metal-plated vest caught the bullet in the dead center of his chest.
There probably isn't a day that has gone by that I haven't thought about that day, thinking if I hadn't had today with my family.
King says the MSP team of 6 is his family.
We all get so close, so it's really out there taking care of your brother and sister. So that's how it felt to me. Just had to make sure my brother was safe.
Veterans and rookies brought even closer, knowing without hesitation each one would put their life on the line to save another. The homicide investigation that sent Michigan State Police to David Kidney's house with a search warrant is still ongoing. Now, King heads to Austin, Texas this week to find out if he will be named Trooper of the Year by the International Association of Chiefs of Police Friday. He's one of just 4 finalists nationwide. And since the shootout, veterans say they look at life a little bit differently. Trooper King says now his mom makes him text him at the end of every shift. In the studio, I'm Rachel Glazer.